Fire! That was fire!
Yes, honey.
True
Fire.
to our native land. Lord, where's our native land?
They
We
tell me
better hurry up
Africa.
and find it. You know, they say it's Africa. Is
That's
it
what they
Africa?
say.
You know, well, you know, I'm like Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. But anyway,
Crazy.
woo, hey, guys. To God be the glory. Fushi, ladies. Fushi to you and you.
Fushi.
I love that. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are really Fushi anyway. That's for real.
Oh, yes.
That's for real. That's for real.
Fushi.
So what I really want to do is thank you guys for coming to the show today, because, you know, black film is rising. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Black film is rising, and this is what it's all about. So I am so glad to have you guys on the show, and I'm gonna introduce y'all in just a minute with that fly song that y'all got on y'all soundtrack. That's Jackie's son.
Yeah,
He off the chain.
That's a Viper.
Viper.
But you know what? that song is the opening song of the film.
It should be.
Yeah.
It should. It give you the full understanding.
Oh, yes.
And he know what his mama went through. I think it's his dad.
Now you do.
Now-
You better stop.
Anyway, Jackie. Let me just let's do this first, because I got so much I want to talk to you about. But you know, we in the elections, and
Oh my
it's
God, yes.
2020 elections. I think that has been the most stressful election time that I've ever experienced in my lifetime. I don't know about y'all.
Yes, I
Yes.
agree.
It's
Most
really
definitely.
intense, right?
Most
Yes.
definitely.
And then it really helped me to realize that black power is for real. Black power is real, okay? That's why I got on my fist today. Because
that's dope.
my
girl.
fist look at the craft in it. You see
That's
the veins
dope.
and everything in his hand?
Check you out. Okay. I'm feeling
Yeah.
that.
Black
so where
fist
can we
made
get one at?
Where can I will
No,
surely point
seriously.
you. I will surely point you in his direction.
Okay.
He's, of course, from the Slauson Boys. That's Nipsey
Okay,
Hussle and
okay.
all of them.
Shout out to Nipsey.
They are very close. That's the black
Right.
fist that Nipsey always talk about in his music. But he made this handcraft,
Beautiful.
and it is very defined.
detailed.
You know
And
what
the
I mean?
beads, the beads.
And he got different. He got all black, and he got this. You know,
Right.
the black and the red and the green. Then he got just the green and the black. He got.
Okay.
You know, he is a very, very, very artistic man and
Creative is the
creative
word,
man.
yes.
Yeah, creative is the word, because this is artwork right here. You can't just go and buy this at no
it's
secondhand
really-
store
it's
and no
really
other
good.
store.
Very love it.
You can't go buy a bunch of these at Walmart. This is you
That's
got
the
to.
original.
He got a bucket of them. It's his original fist that he made, and that's his name, Black Fist.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we call him, Black Fist. And, this represents black power. And I'm telling you, no better time to represent but right now,
That's right.
black power. And the elections, girl, I never thought
Oh, my
that
goodness.
black people mattered so much.
Yes, we
Right
do.
now, we like the only ones who matter in this election.
Well, I would just hope that we heed the call and we actually
Right.
get out there and we vote, because it's very important that we vote. People underestimate the power of voting, especially us. We think it don't count, but it does count.
It does.
And I always say this: I don't care if you've never voted before. If you think it don't count, vote, because people have lost their lives.
That's
to vote.
right. That's
Exactly.
right.
That's what I
That's
say.
right.
Exactly.
That's right. Vote because people have lost their lives.
Yes.
You got to get out this. I ain't voting because,
Right.
it's already fixed. I was in that discouraged mode too. I said I was going to vote for my dog and my cat. I was just like, I'm just confused.
Oh, yes.
I guess but you got to vote for somebody.
Yeah.
Okay?
true.
The thing is, get out there and do it. Even if you do vote for your dog and your cat, you're making a statement. If we all vote for somebody in our house, we all put
Right.
Jesus down there, that's still going to be a huge
Hello.
statement.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But we got to just vote.
Yes.
You
yes.
understand me? And make a statement and stop. Like, well, what do you think? Who do I think you should? I should vote for. Vote for who you want to vote for. No peer pressure. You got people that's for Trump. You got people that's not for Trump.
Of course.
My friend, she ain't for Trump.
I'm all the way.
I'm for Trump.
We're not going to go there, though. But,
no, because she going to beat up on me. Let me tell y'all right now. We had these kind of scuffles all the time.
All the time.
But you know what? But I got my reasons why I like Trump. And that's because Trump, I can relate to him. I can't relate to the other people. Because Trump, he going to tell you whether good or bad, just how he feel. And you're going to understand it. A 5-year-old is going to understand it. It's in lame words, right? It's not in the politic form of lingua, So that's one of the reasons why I love him. Another reason is, he really exposes a lot of things that I knew nothing about, And if it wasn't for Trump, I wouldn't know a whole. We wouldn't as black people wouldn't know half the stuff. He mad at them, so he telling it off. Well, we wouldn't know.
But the only problem is that Trump is a racist. That is the problem with Trump, the fact that he's a racist. And I know that's the American way.
No, it's not. And we can't get complacent to that. But we got to understand that we as black people have our own power within this political system. There's going to be racism everywhere. And guess what? I want them to respect me because I'm very black. If you want me to respect you because you very white and it's white power with you, then I'm cool with that. As long as we can come with some type of mutual agreement as to if we can all eat, then I'm good with that. You be who you are, I'm going to be who I am. But I understand exactly what you're saying. Right now, we are in just a crucial time.
Crucial time.
We don't know who to trust. We don't know who to vote for. We don't know what to do. And everybody is dependent on us as blacks to make the change.
Yes.
Everybody, including Trump, including Biden, including Kamala, including Maxine, including Joe. Everybody. They're dependent on us to make them who they need to be and put them in position. Are they not?
No, of course. But really, ultimately what's really, really important too is that we teach our kids the importance of voting.
Definitely.
Because we have to set the example.
That's right.
The people coming up behind us.
Right.
So we have to set that example.
Right.
That's very important.
Yeah, so at least we agree on something.
Of course.
We really matter right now.
We do.
And that stands for black power.
Our voices matter.
Yeah.
Our voices matter, and if you're going to complain, then you need to vote.
That's right.
Don't just complain and don't be proactive
and
with
vote.
The change.
Yeah, because it ain't about your decision.
Right.
I don't care what nobody say, because God gonna decide who He want to decide whether or not we like it or not. Yes. If we like it, that's good. If we don't, it ain't gonna be nothing we can do about it. But we need to at least make the choice of being a part of the change, which is getting out and voting.
Yes.
Always talking about what we want, but nobody wants to take the opportunity to get to see how we can get it.
Mm-hmm. And when you don't vote, the decision is basically made for you.
Absolutely.
So people don't understand
we have an opportunity when we vote.
Right.
We have an opportunity to make things happen. And we are the majority vote. Duh. If you didn't know, now you know.
That word that you used, opportunity.
Yes.
It is an opportunity.
Just get out there and vote. Just get out there and vote.
It's an opportunity that our people in the past didn't get a chance to do.
They certainly didn't.
And it's because of our vote that things really, really matter. So, I don't have no disrespect to not even Auntie Maxine. I love her.
I do too.
I love her. But my thing is, Maxine has done a beautiful thing for us in the past.
She has.
And I give that to her. But this is now the future. And Maxine is not going to be able to take that ride too much longer. Let's just keep it real.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, Auntie Maxine. I done met you. I love you, all that.
I love Auntie Max too.
We do.
But it's time for us to give somebody else a chance. And it really doesn't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat at this time. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's some white faces that are your friends.
Yeah.
And it's some black faces that are your enemies.
Woo, honey child.
That's
right.
So please don't get it twisted because the name Republicans is behind somebody that's running against Maxine, that he's supposed to be some what do they call? They call him she called him all kind of names. Shame on you, Maxine. She called him all kind of names. But I say that he's just a young man trying to make change. Because he made the decision to be a Republican, that doesn't mean that it's all bad. You don't know what kind of change that can bring to our community. We got to give it a chance. We can't continue to be complacent with the things that's put in place for us already, that's been in place for us already, traditionally what we do already. We got to somehow step out of that box and say, you know what, I wonder what'll happen if this happens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's no shade on Maxine at all because she's done her job. You know?
Yeah, she's done her job,
And
but it's time for her to retire.
Yeah.
Right.
And Maxine, we ain't trying to get you out here all stressed out. At your age, we want you at home.
Yes.
Chilling.
You've done it.
We want you out the way. I don't care what you say. You somebody's grandmama, great grandmama, mama, and people are just protective of you right now and saying, give this young black man a chance. So what? He's a Republican. Your friend Hillary was a Republican, and she's now your friend, and she's a Democratic. You see how this thing go? Bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? So it's the individual that really matters. So I'm just saying, you know, we got to get out there and vote, and we got to make a change, you know.
We do.
Before we go on, I just want to talk about the Zoom. The third world order is already here. If y'all don't realize it, we doing everything on Zoom. We having parties on Zoom.
Yes.
You know, we eating dinner on Zoom.
Whoa.
We dating on Zoom. You know what I mean? So Zoom.
I ain't dating on Zoom yet. I don't know about y'all. I ain't dating on Zoom yet.
Me neither. I'm married. Thank God. I ain't in the Zoom time.
Yeah.
I didn't even do the party line time. My space time, I skipped over all of it.
You see what I'm saying?
We just gonna bypass that. That's
Listen,
my old school.
This is what we have been ordered to do.
Yeah.
Now, don't that sound like some third world movement to you?
Please.
We've been
It does.
ordered not to deal with our family.
Right.
We've been ordered not to deal with our neighbors. We've been ordered not to go to church.
Yeah.
We've been ordered to do school online so your teachers can look at everything going in the background in your house.
I'm going to have to drink to that.
Everything that's going on in the background in your house is now in LAUSD.
Sure is.
Okay? And I just need y'all to know, while you on those Zooms, don't be tricked by the fact that your kids got that thing on mute. Okay? Because they can unmute your kid and they can selectively hear whatever they want. Whoever household they want to hear from, they can tap into that.
Very true.
And so if you think that this ain't no third world movement, we already got too many kids in the system, and we already got them all in our households trying to tell us how to raise our kids when we ain't never had a problem with that before.
Nope, not at all. Not
Now
at all.
you got the kids talking about, you can't whip me because I'm a tell.
Spare the rod, spoil the
You
child.
need your little ass whooped. You know what I mean? And now that is third world movement.
Yeah.
Right.
You trying to tell us how to parent? Our kids, we ain't killing our kids.
Right.
These teachers
No,
know.
it's some
Yeah,
Looney
of
Tunes
course.
everywhere. Black, white, everywhere.
Of course.
But
We're
that's
human
not the
beings.
majority of us. We are caretakers. We take care of your mama, your daddy, your racist grandpappy, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
No, really.
That's not in
true.
our nature to do that as women. To just disown our kids like that. And yet they want our kids. They want our kids because our kids got our bloods running through their vein.
They're the
And we are
nature.
a strong people.
Yes.
And this demon that's out here is willing to take over humanity, especially the ones that dominate black people. They want to know that movie Get Out was not made by mistake. So you know what
that
I mean?
movie was off the
It
chain.
was
You hear
not.
me?
It was
Oh
deep.
my God.
We gotta
it
come
was.
together, stop killing each other, and know what battle to fight, and pick our fights wisely. Pick our fights wisely. It's not basically against each other, because some of us have sold ourselves out and our souls to the devil.
Like a lot of politicians.
Correct.
Well, that's where I was going, but then,
I know where you was
but
going.
then it ended up like
I know
souls
where
to
you
the
was
devil.
going.
You know,
I
and
know
they
where you
will
was
tell
going,
you
Sassy.
anything to get a vote, and they are designed to brainwash us. And if it was gonna be all that great now, it would have been all that great then. But look at us. We ain't got nothing. It's over 50% of us right now having difficulty in our homes, trying to keep our homes.
Definitely.
It is terrible.
Yeah.
It is just worse than ever.
It's awful,
And
awful.
when Obama came, it started getting bad then.
Don't go there. Don't.
They got
look,
mad.
Don't talk about Obama.
No,
it's a
no.
touchy subject,
listen,
right?
Listen, I gotta tell you, I love Obama. I voted for him because he made history. He was our black
he did make
president,
history.
and he's
Correct.
still my black president, no matter what. But he was black
Yes.
while being president.
Right.
So guess what? He know there's some Democrats out there that will hang your ass.
Of course.
Yes, they
Because they would hang his.
Mhm.
You understand me? So I'm just saying, it's not his fault. I'm just saying.
Well, at the end of the day, he did all that he could do.
All that he could
All
do.
that he could do.
But
But
now
he's still
Trump-
black and his hands are still
Now
tied.
Trump is white, and he is real white.
Yeah, he's the
And
devil.
he's
the devil.
He tearing down doors, and he fighting all the other demons. Because take one, no one. Okay? Now look
Well, I
here.
said he was the devil.
So look here. Just let this spiritual war go and ask God to just get in control and
Yes.
do what he need to do to make it happen. You know, because I don't think that we should be putting down nobody that's trying to run for Congress just because he's a Republican. I just don't
I
think
agree
that.
with that.
You know, and I'm not just saying that because I've been knowing him since he was born.
Okay.
And I have.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so he's a good, nice, good, intelligent young man. Now, she talked about all the things about being discharged and dishonorably discharged, and he's the person that's getting ready to be. Well, look at all these crooks that's officials right now.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Who went into office with over 1,000 lawsuits?
Hello?
Oh.
Like, please.
Why are
That was
we,
like
come
sparkling
on now, why are we doing that to our people? So what? All our people got some kind of criminal record.
Everybody has
And
done
he
it.
ain't got a criminal record. He been dishonorably discharged.
Right, right.
Okay? Ain't no telling why. Probably for the same reason why they would have discharged me. You know what I'm
Medicinal
saying?
Your mouth.
purposes. Oh. You said the mouth.
Anyway,
That's got too much power.
no. To God be the glory. I ask God to protect me every single day
right.
because this is freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I love my people, but if I feel a certain way, I don't mind dispersing it because some people won't do it.
Right.
Well, some people won't say it. It's too much pressure, you know. And I'm not saying too much. I'm just saying let us have our own mind and let's not fight against each other because one black person is Republican and the other one is Democrat. Because neither party has justified anything for me.
Party affiliation is never the thing. I'm not even a Democrat. I vote independent.
You
so
see?
Party affiliation doesn't mean
I'm
anything.
about to be independent. I'm
Seriously.
tired of people putting me where they want me to
Right,
be.
right.
I'm gonna go wherever I want to go, depending on how I feel. I might go over here this year, and in a couple of years,
And
I
you
might
can
go
do
over
that.
there.
You can
I'm
do
gonna
that.
be independent because right now, black people need to be independent. We don't need to be
Yes.
a part of no party.
I 1,000%.
We
agree.
are the majority
Agree, yes.
vote. You understand me? We got the power, black power. That is what it is.
Right.
And if you didn't know, I know you understand what black power means now because everybody, all they talk about is the black vote.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So I didn't see Maxine talking about, she brought up a lot of things, but I didn't see her talking about SB 145.
Okay.
She never
Okay.
mentioned that when I was waiting. I was going to be like, kudos to you. I love you. That's what I'm talking about. She keeping it real. But she totally did not
Bring
mention
it up.
SB 145. So
Gotcha.
it's all right that these perverts have sex with these young minors. No, that is not okay. That is the third world order. And they try to bring that back from slavery days.
Ooh, girl, please.
They
stop,
want black
stop.
punani whether it's 10, 12 years old or not. You know what I'm saying?
Always after that black
And not
punani.
even black punani. They want white punani. They want any woman's punani. You know what I'm talking about because
Yeah.
we had the what's that movement? The Me Too movement.
Oh,
Yes.
right. Yes.
Ever since we had the Me Too movement, this right here ain't about race.
Oh,
This
it's
is
been
about
Me
women.
Too. Yeah.
Women in general. Maxine, you are a woman. How dare your ass not talk about that? How dare you not address that? Okay, because of your age, you want to set the trade for people coming behind you. You can't think about yourself. What about the people coming behind you 83 years old?
That's true.
You mean to tell me you ain't going to address the fact that they trying to pass a law on your Democratic Party side?
83 years old. Maxine ain't thinking like that no more. That's why it's time for new leadership.
It's time for new
It
leadership.
is change.
You know, no shots at Maxine.
No
but it's
shots at
time.
all.
It's time
Right.
for
We
new leadership.
love you, Max. Don't get it twisted. You're going to always be Auntie Max.
Yes.
You're going to always carry the legend that you carry. But let's just keep this thing real.
She laid the foundation down, so.
And
you
I
gotta
met
respect
you,
that.
Maxine. I got mad respect for you. Don't get it twisted. I didn't even know that my people was running against you when I met you. I would have went in and I was trying to fight for Maxine again because I loved her so much. But that's not the way God panned it out. You know what I mean? She never got with me. I never got with her. And God wanted it to be this way just because he needed to hear the voice
Right.
for change.
Yes.
You understand me? And I love her and I respect her, so I don't want nobody to get this thing twisted. It's not about friendship. It's not about family. It's not about none of that. It's about our kids' future.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So Joe Collins going to be coming in a minute for Congress. He coming.
He coming.
I ain't going to tell you when, but it's going to be real soon. Because he contacted me and said he was coming.
Okay.
And I can't wait
Okay.
because I got a bunch of questions and I know y'all do too.
Oh, Joe, I'm having my eyes
Definitely.
on Joe. For sure.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
He's coming. Joe Collins for Congress, he's coming to testimony.
Well,
Because I asked him to come and express himself to my audience because we need that. We don't need to hear who you are and what they say. We need to
Right.
see
Exactly.
for ourselves.
mm-hmm.
So he's coming. That's all I got to say. So y'all stay tuned for that. And now
I'm not going to miss that show.
And now,
I'm not
okay.
missing that show.
And now I want to talk about y'all. To God be the glory.
Amen,
Because
amen.
Jackie, you've been working on. You did a book already.
Yeah. Wait,
And
hold
I
up,
know-
honey. Hold
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I know. But, she already got the book. I think.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. That's what I'm talking about. I love me some poetess.
Girl, we got poetess in this. Poetess run this, okay?
That's
You ain't got
right.
to worry about none of that, okay? This is Morris Media Studio, okay?
That's right.
So, and then I just found out some history about my own studio.
What?
Somebody
Neither.
said this used to be the old KJLH.
Did it?
Really?
Get out of
Somebody
here.
said,
No.
but it's not. Poetess said that's not true.
Oh, see? Somebody done
Okay.
told you wrong.
They told me when I was really happy. Now I know what it used to be, but
Oh,
that's right. That's right. It was
Okay.
across the street
Okay.
at the corner by McDonald's. K-Day
right.
was. It was. It was
1580.
K-Day.
Right.
1580 K-Day. Now I do
1580
remember
K-Day.
that, but
Me
I
too.
did not remember that because I always knew KGFJ was in Inglewood. I was like,
Right.
really?
Right.
But
Sure
you know,
is.
Poetess Daddy is a legend in this radio business, and this is why we're here.
Okay.
And it's an honor to be here to represent
Yes, it is.
who
Yes,
her
it
daddy is.
Extremely.
You know,
Right.
his name is Mr. Morris, Johnny Morris.
Well, shouts out to Mr. Morris. Johnny Morris.
Absolutely, you
Thank
know.
you, Mr. Morris.
And so
Yes.
he's an icon in our community, and that's why I am proud to be here with Poetess. And I know he's smiling down in heaven at his baby because she run this thing, okay?
That's
And
right.
everybody comes and supports her. Everybody from everywhere, even if they flying in. And that's what matters, you know.
Right.
So I just want to thank God for Poetess because she has been
Yes.
so supportive to the community, the black community in particular.
That's outstanding.
And then when I say black,
Outstanding.
don't get it twisted. White people have come here
Of
in our
course.
community to support her
Yes.
in our community for our cause.
That's
Okay.
right.
So,
Love
you
it.
know, she don't have no color lines, and that's what it's all about. And so I just hope that, you know,
End of the day.
everything, you know, pan out all right. All these bills and stuff we got to pay attention to. If you don't know about it, you're going to have to ask somebody about it. We got a bunch of bills they trying to pass that's not right. You know, and I love Newsom, but I don't know what he tripping off of because the aged and the disability and the blind should stay out of your decisions for making any kind of decisions on whether or not you need to cut anything.
Once again, get out there
Okay.
and vote. Do your history.
But them, they should stay out of it. They should be forever honored, and we should leave them out of it. Okay? You need to be talking about some other things and some other people, but them, you don't need to target the blind, you don't need to target the disability, and you don't need to target any of the aged or our senior citizens because that's not right
Yeah.
for them to have to suffer because y'all want $3.4 trillion.
Totally understandable.
That's unacceptable.
Yes.
And Maxine said this is the problem that they want $3.4 million for the Heroes Act, and they're trying to stop the cuts from those services that need to be cut. You don't even need to be thinking about the blind, the disabled, and the aged, baby, because you aged. Just because you got politician money and benefits, what does that leave my daddy, my aunties, and our people in the community?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And the poor blind and all that is bad.
That's why we need to have more town hall meetings. Get this information out.
We got them, but they on Zoom now, Jackie.
Right, I know.
You got to get to your neighborhood city council, and if y'all know about Hope, get with Hope, HOPE.
Right, yeah, I've heard of Hope.
Because those are my people, and they really, really give quite a bit of information.
Okay.
And they fight for our community, especially the Crenshaw district.
Well, we all have to put our
You know.
efforts in fighting the whole thing that's happening. That's why with this film that we're doing,
yes,
we are putting out positive.
What is the
content.
name of your film? Is it the book?
Yeah. What is the name of the film, Christina?
Loving a Younger Man.
So it's the same as the book.
Yes, it's based
is.
on the
I
book.
read this book.
It's a good short story.
I had to repent after I read it.
Oh,
But
it's a really good short story, though. It's a
real,
short story
it's real.
It keeps your attention. It tells you a story about
it's
love.
who you are today.
Yes.
It's why you who you are today.
Yes.
It is.
It's a life changer.
It's a life changer.
Life changer.
And you looking at him every day. We're going to play him in a minute. He off the chain. The little seed that came through that.
Well, look.
He is off the chain.
Tell everybody you in the movie, too.
Yes.
You are in the movie, too. So,
Okay, before we talk about that, I just want to say how proud I am of you, though, because, I was fortunate to have people like Dr. Venus in my life to come and open up the door for me, and I don't have to do nothing.
That's a blessing.
But watch her work and watch them work, and that was the favor of God.
Right.
And it's also the favor of God that you are my friend. You asked me to be a part of your movie before this all happened in my favor. And I was like, yeah, Jackie. And before I knew it, you had a whole cast. Y'all over there, you got production teams, and you've been doing your thing by yourself. Yes. And that's amazing.
Yes.
Jackie, that's amazing.
It's not easy either, though. But I wrote that in particular for you, though. I wrote that.
Well, it sure fit me. It's the old me, but it could be the new me every once in a while.
Yeah, it's still you.
Come back.
Oh, you. It's still you. So, but no, it really has been interesting. Learning this from the ground up. Because back in college when I got my degree in production, I did production college movies, but this movie, this is different. This is like some way.
You got some fly characters too.
We do, and Christina is a leading lady.
Yes. Leading lady, honey.
Leading lady.
That was right there.
Leading lady.
And I'm telling you, I met the whole cast, and I was like, wow. I mean, it was eye candy in there. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
We made it happen.
So I am so glad that you're my friend, and you're gonna give me a chance to act.
Girl, we about to go to another level with this project.
What name you gonna use? You gonna use Sassy or you gonna use Tanji? Which one you gonna use?
I'm scared of either one of those names. So I'm gonna let you choose.
But you know what, Jackie, I am just so glad God has opened doors like that for you. And people have been supportive for you. I see your team. They loyal. They supportive. They real. They business minded. They professional. Yes. And it ain't no playing in there. And I got chills just coming in there for the first time because Jackie didn't have me. I wasn't there when everybody else was there. So I came in at the last minute. Jackie said, "Here's Sassy. Here's your line." I was like, everybody else already.
I was negligent. But when you're producing a movie, you're the executive producer, you're the script writer, there's a lot going on.
She challenged me and I love it. Oh my God,
yes.
I love it because she put me on the spot and that's my girl. I mean, I had to do whatever
I had to
she
put you on the
asked
spot
me to do.
because I know you could come. I know you could pull it off. That's my thing. And I'm fortunate that I'm working with a really great director. It's a Nigerian director.
He's Nigerian?
Yes, his name is Tayo Adwala.
What's his name?
I love him. Tayo Adwala.
Shout out to Tayo Adwala. Jackie got some real elite individuals.
Got some gangsters in the movie.
Some real powerful sisters and brothers. Yes. Some real fine actors and actresses on her movie, and I am proud that you
Look,
are my friend.
loving a younger man.
Hey,
I Candy.
I feel honored to be a part of what you're doing, Jackie.
That's really good.
And
I
thank you
appreciate
so
that.
much for including me. And I met
appreciate
this
that.
young lady when you had
Thank
it
you.
all. You was getting it all together, and my mind wasn't nowhere near. I was like, all right, Jackie, it's the pandemic.
Right.
all right, hey, girl.
That's
And I
so
know
true.
she probably said, well, dang, what you... You know, that's when fear was set up in
Yes.
everybody. And we was ordered to stay away from our friends.
Right,
but,
right.
my friend Jackie didn't forget about me. She was like, okay,
Not
we're
at
going
all.
to give it a couple of weeks, but she going to be in this movie.
Not
And
at all.
I really appreciate you
I
for
gotta
that.
keep it 100 because I love me some sassy.
I love me
You
some
know?
Jackie. I named her Jazzy.
Yeah. And wait. And her
Let me
nickname,
just hear a little snippet of your son.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
what's
do
my
that.
nickname?
Sassafras.
Let's hear a little snippet of your son.
Okay, this is the opening song of the movie.
Ill make the beat bounce.
Got me focusing on you. Thinking that I never had it. Talk my shit. Get hit with the FT and I been from far. Told me you was a blessing, but you broke my heart. I'm a LA, I don't know you since we split apart, babe. Stranger. Get hit with the FT and I been from far. Told me you was a blessing, but you broke my heart. I'm a LA, I don't know you since we split apart, babe. Stranger. Gang with me, can't have it no other way. Walking down my block, think you should go in.
Got my glass of wine and
Yeah,
everything.
I almost got lost in the whole little song. Listen, he's fly. Your
Yeah,
son
he's
is
fine.
fly.
We're gonna hear him a lot throughout the soundtrack.
His
And
name is Viper?
Yeah, it's Viper. And we have a lot of other artists that's gonna be on soundtrack too. So
Wow, you
soundtrack is
just
gonna
got
be
it
dope
going on
too.
in your family.
Oh my
The
God!
mama,
Yes.
the writer, the mama, the producer, and
Yes.
the son is mad talented on the music. That is like, oh my God, that's a powerful connection there. So
So we're doing it. We're set to start shooting October the 3rd,
okay.
and we're trying to get this movie ready so the release can be in January, and we're gonna take off from there.
Amen.
That's
Oh
right.
my God, I can't
I got
wait.
you. I got Christina, the leading lady.
And I got
know.
you, babe.
We are family.
I got you, babe.
Let me get you start singing. 'Cause she's like this soulful singer. This one right here.
Okay.
Girl. To God be the glory.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I get it from my mama.
Hey.
Shout out to June Pointer because I'm her protege and I still will remain her protege.
That's right.
And that's not gonna stop. Shout out to all the people, Yo-Yo and Joyce Talbert and Chris Bolton and Hurricane,
Hey, Chris.
Dr. Venus, Chris and Eric. Shout out to Retha Gray.
Wow, that's your whole production team,
Retha
huh?
Gray. No, these are the people who just are supporting and involved.
Wow.
That has nothing to do. This is just the beginning of the support. And Ollie E. Brown and Monica Calhoun and my
Right,
daddy.
I forgot about them. Yes.
Girl, Ollie is the supervisor.
Okay.
He's the supervisor over the soundtrack.
What daddy gonna be doing?
Ollie E. Brown is Daddy. They wanted to talk to Daddy about me.
Okay. Because I'm sure daddy know what was going on.
Ollie E. Brown. He just met me through Ron Brewington. Shout
Okay.
out to Ron Brewington and Tony Sweets.
Okay.
Okay, because that's where it all happened, and that's where it
Right.
all started over there at Gower Studios and on Sunset.
Right.
And I thank God for Tony Sweets. He's still in my life. He's still supporting me. I'm over here at Morris Studios, Morris Media Studios, and he ain't mad. He still loves me. I left his studio and I came here because I needed to be with my family and with my sister, and in my neighborhood and in my community and with my people. And he still strongly supports me just like he did in the beginning. And that's genuine right there. You know what I'm saying? That says that you didn't just only support me and believed in me in the beginning. You still do. And he never, it's so funny because, I always call him my white brother. And, he just be like turning red and stuff like. And then I be like, because he's a real white boy, blonde hair, blue eye, fine Tony Sweets.
Ooh,
He
love me some fine white boys.
unfortunately, Unfortunately, he ain't gonna like no woman. So.
Oh, okay.
But he is fine, you know.
Oh,
and
shit.
he is my fine white brother.
Can't put him in the next
Tony,
movie.
listen. Tony said, listen. Tony got a lot going on. It's just a pleasure to know him, to meet him, and for him to be on my team. And I told him, I said, you know, I'm your black sister. He said, yeah, you are my charcoal. I said, say it. Just say it. Just say black.
Right,
and he was like,
right.
my charcoal. Okay, my black sister.
Well, shout out to your whole team, Saf.
I said,
That's right.
Shout out to your whole team.
Y'all stop being afraid to call us who we are, because we
Yeah.
are very black. And
Very
we are
much
proud
so.
to be black, and it's okay to say the word black.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Very
It's
much
okay,
So.
you know.
It's a new time and age today.
Just say it.
You know?
Don't try to go around it. Don't try to pick the right word to say for it. Just say black. We
Right.
all
We
identify
know
with
what
that.
you mean.
Exactly.
We know if you racist and if you saying it out of context.
Hey,
That's different.
There could be a lot of love and power in that, and there could be a lot of hatred in that. But
Yeah.
let
True.
us be the judge of that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
we address
Very
them-
more
we-
open-minded.
Yeah.
And we address some of those things in the film too.
Good.
You know, we address some of those things
That's
in the film.
perfect, because
it's a
you
film
have
of
to.
content. It's a, you know what I'm saying? There's content in every film. Our pledge is that no matter what G-String Film do, we're gonna always provide films with content.
Absolutely,
We're sending a message.
absolutely. And you know what? That's what it's all about. I'm
Yes.
glad you said that.
Of course.
Because black film is on the rise.
Yes.
It
And
is.
black film right now is really, really the film that 2021 is in demand for.
Because
They're in demand for
we
it.
know our life. We know our struggles.
Yes,
You
and
know?
it should be told, and it should
Exactly.
be written. And how do you think the Bible was written? They wrote all the events that happened back in
Right.
the biblical days, so we can know, so we can, understand how God operates. Well, we can do the same thing, and then we got technology now. We can do it in movies.
That's what
Exactly.
we're doing.
You
We're
understand?
telling story through movies. That's exactly
Through the
what we're doing.
movies.
And
So
I want to send a shout out to all the cast members, from
Everybody.
G Spring Films. Everybody's doing a good
G-string
job.
film.
There's a story behind that, because when people instantly hear G String Films, they think it's a pornographic film company.
Yeah, my
But it
family
is
was asking me
not.
questions.
Y'all heard that? G-string.
Okay,
G-string.
let me tell you a short story about this. Look, true story. G-String Films came about because back in the day I worked at an independent record label, right? And once again, like the book says, I quit, wasn't working out, so I'm going to start my own record label. It's called G-String Records. Didn't jump off. I said, forget it. I'm going to pick it back up. G-String Films. So now G-String Films is here because G-Strings are like beautiful, they're sexy, they're classy, they're creative, and that's what we're all about.
Classy, sexy,
we're all those kind
ratchet.
of women. We're all those kind of women, but yet still professional.
Savage.
Still professional.
Yeah.
Still professional. And we're going to demonstrate that in this film. So shouts out to all the cast members of Loving a Younger Man, and we in here.
Amen. Yes, you
And
are.
thanks for having us, too.
Oh my God, it's been an honor. I should have been had you in here, but
I know.
the time
It's
couldn't
been
be
a
so
minute.
perfect.
It's been a
Yeah.
minute since I've been in here. Yeah.
The time can be so perfect. I don't get a chance to hear you or hear from you or talk
I
to you as much because
know.
you're always writing. You're always busy. You're always up. You're up all night writing and
Isn't that
rearranging
something?
and this has
That's
become
crazy.
this has become your whole entire
Yes.
life right now, outside of the God and who He is to give you the strength to
I
do
can't even
it.
get no.
And,
Wow.
amen, yeah. Yeah, you ain't no sex and nothing. You might as well be celibate.
I am celibate.
Amen, because that's how God is going to flourish what you do. Because right now He has put something in your belly. He is birthing something.
Yes.
And we wouldn't have sex while we carrying our child
Of
anyway.
course.
So
True that.
you carrying
True
a
that.
child, so you ain't nobody worthy enough but
That's
but
right.
God.
That's right.
As
I
far
have
as
no
loving
problems
you
with it.
and embracing you, giving you the strength, it's
Right.
it's the one who's making you breathe and live through all of the things that you're
Yes.
living through
And
right
I'm
now and
thankful
able
for
to
that.
do what you're doing.
Thankful
And
for
that's
that.
who you giving honor to, and that's who you loving. And that's
Amen.
okay. You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
okay. Because that kind of intimacy is very,
Yes.
very rewarding.
Yes, it is.
Your
And-
husband will
and
come
priceless,
later,
priceless,
and very
priceless.
priceless, yeah. And it's time. It's time for women to stand up, step up, and do what we want to do in life in order to make a change. We can't depend on democracy. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's true.
We
Not
cannot.
as black people. We can
Us
never
black
live in
people,
democracy.
we got to get it together. I heard the white man, I mean, not the white man, I heard Dr. Clyde Anderson, look him up. He is the one who has the book called Powernomics. It is something
I've
that
never
he
heard
has
of him.
invented for all of us as black people, a strategy to economics, a plan, something I've been wondering why we haven't all
What's his
gotten
name?
together at this point, in time.
What's his name again? You said it's
Clyde Anderson,
Clyde
Dr. Clyde Anderson. And he goes on and he talks about how he even talked to an Hispanic guy. A Hispanic man told him, we don't need America's money.
right.
We got our own plan. We don't need America to do nothing for us. We know how to get out there and make it happen.
We have to
don't
wake up. We have to
depend
wake
on
up.
the American economy to help us succeed in anything that we do.
That
It's
requires
basically
a lot
is
of
what he
bravery.
said.
Yeah.
That-
Basically, that's
Yeah,
what
I
he said.
agree.
That requires
You know,
a lot of bravery.
Exactly.
You see
Yes.
Latinos up hustling,
Yes.
whether they're selling
Ooh, all the
produce,
Yes.
flowers, anything. You can't help but feel inspired by it.
Absolutely.
I do. I
I
don't
am
laugh
too.
at it, and I
No.
think that black people just really need to stop being afraid.
Yeah.
We have
Take
to
that
be.
chance and stop acting prideful.
Stop it. And
Humble
you know what?
above.
Embrace
Look at that as
those.
an example.
Right.
Exactly. Example. That's you. I was just going to
Yes.
say. Let me piggyback off it. Embrace those people who are Hispanic
Yes.
that
yes.
want
Yes.
to help us and show us the way to
Right.
get up out of this dependency that we depend on with our United States government. We can't sit around and keep waiting for everybody to give us kibbles and bits.
Yeah.
That's right.
We got to go for what we need out
gotta
here.
go
We
get
need
it.
more than kibbles and bits.
Yes,
We need to
honey,
pass
yes.
up whatever system that I ain't gonna sit here and wait for them to change this and change that, and I don't even give a damn. At this point, what we gonna do to change it?
Exactly.
We gotta come together and do something. So if we all need to read that book called Powernomics, if that is where our plan is, that is what we need to get. We need to get that. And guess what? Don't worry about nobody else getting it. It's supposed to be for us. We are the ones that's going to embrace it. The Spanish people already have their plan.
Right.
Okay? And Jim Crow has his. So we need to embrace that. And we need to
I'm
really,
with
really
that.
come
I'm with
together
that.
and try to figure out what this Powernomics thing is
Right.
all about. Because we need our own plan out here, y'all.
Amen. Amen to that.
Agree.
We
needed
can't
to hear
keep
that on this
depending on
Sunday.
yes,
Right.
We can't keep depending on
We definitely hear that, right?
on the government to do
Seriously.
nothing for us. Look around. I don't care what nobody say. The Democrats, Democrat. What have they done for us?
Yeah.
At this point, we are in poverty, and we are everything that they keep playing on the radio that Trump said we are.
Right, right. But you
They
know,
keep playing that over and over again, but it's true.
and it's like what you said, that we have to help ourselves some too.
Yeah.
We can't, you said we can't depend
On
on
the
them to give
economy.
us democracy. We can't.
And
We
they've
have to
been
do
promising
better.
us all these times, oh, we got you. We got
Right.
you. We going to do this. We going to do that. And we sit up there and wait for it.
Yeah.
Right.
And the truth is, we don't have nothing as black people. We are at the bottom of the pole.
And we are there on Keep It Real 100. We're there because we put ourselves there too.
We
though.
put ourselves
We're
there.
not,
lot
we're
of
not
yes.
hustling
Yeah,
hard. We're not
that's
out
right.
there. No. We have to teach our kids and our families
Yes.
to hustle hard.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We have to step up our game. That's why in the film, we talk about love. We talk about the love and respect between black men and black women, whether they're younger or older. And we want that. We want to know why we're not loved like we're supposed to be loved.
Why?
You know?
Jackie Lacey? You know what I mean?
Right.
Really.
Yes.
I appreciate you. I do. But for real, we honestly, somebody else need to go into that running because I don't trust neither of those. Jackie ain't did nothing, and the other one, I don't know if he gonna turn on us or not.
I don't know too much about Jackie Lacey's history, though. I mean, I don't.
Well, you can't help but know because they got it everywhere. And she's done some
My
things
bad.
like not prosecute the police who has
Okay.
done some damage to our black community. And
I'm
that
gonna
is a
definitely
slap
look
in
her
our face. So tell us again, why should we vote for you?
Mm-hmm.
And then Gaskin, I don't know his name, but I think it's Gaston, her opponent, the
what is
very,
it?
very white man. Why should I vote for you? What
You
have
got
you
me.
done? What
Right.
you're
Right.
promising something? Why should I trust that? Why?
Right,
Can you tell me why?
Resumes do matter.
You know-
People need to educate themselves on people.
Yeah, but look, I don't even know who Paul
before-
Goskin is, so you're
Yeah,
right.
check their resumes.
Yeah.
Educate yourself. We have all the time in the world right now
We
to
do.
educate ourselves, and there's so many resources out here that people
Yeah.
just don't utilize. So
And
back
that's district
agree.
attorney, right? That's district attorney.
Yeah, district attorney.
We need somebody else. Do we have anybody else? That's all we got to choose
We
from.
need
sad.
some district attorneys.
You know what I
Seriously.
mean?
we
No, we
get
do.
that.
We
We
do.
get that.
So y'all black people step up to the plate because y'all can run. And even if you go grassroots and write you in, okay, however you do it, it might be
I
too
didn't write
late.
myself in before. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, we can
I
all
didn't write
write.
myself in.
We can all write in who we want to write in
No,
right
no,
there.
I
We
wrote
can make a
myself in
huge
before.
statement. And they'll have to do what they probably have
Right.
to do something different, right?
Right.
Another runoff or somebody give somebody time to get in
Right.
or whatever. Because we definitely can't sit up there and say we got a choice because we don't
Yeah.
have none. We don't have nothing to go on right there, you know.
Right.
And Maxine, you say you in this fight with us, you in this struggle with us. You was really in this struggle with us, and you was really about this business with us before. But I just don't see that right now. I don't see you in this
time for
struggle
her. You know, she's
with
done.
us right
She's
now.
done all that she can do. It's time to pass the torch.
It is.
It is.
You have to pass the torch.
It
And
is.
she should-
I see her at home, living her life, and,
Yes.
and keeping her status as Auntie Maxine.
Right.
Don't try to, do too much. Overstep. You done your part. You know, when it's done, it's done. You know, you don't have nothing to prove. We're going to respect you because of who you are and what you've already done
Yeah.
in this community. You know, but please step aside and let somebody else get a chance, especially if they young. Let them get a chance, especially if they black and been living in this community all their life.
Right.
We're gonna hold everybody accountable, though.
Yes.
I don't care, Republican, Democrats, whatever.
Everybody's
party,
accountable.
Everybody has to be accountable.
That's right.
You know.
So, I want to thank y'all for coming on the show. This was
Thank
really,
you.
really so refreshing and rejuvenating.
It's
You
the sister
girls-
girl. It's the sister girl experience.
Sister dear.
It was
I got
phenomenal.
all my sisters with me.
Hey,
Hey, Dr. Venus.
No, it was really nice. It
That's
was
Dr.
fun.
Venus song coming straight to y'all, and I'm on that track.
Okay,
And
okay.
it's gonna be nice. Y'all gonna be hearing it. It's gonna be on the radio.
Okay,
And
look at you.
yeah.
I've been
And
telling you to
that's
hurry up. You've been taking all day.
listen. It's got a bunch of female rap artists that's got swag that's out of this world, and
Wow.
it's gospel, and it's really saying some things. And I just thank God for Dr. Venus because
Yeah.
God has definitely given me favor through all that she has done for me, and I
Okay.
thank God for her. I thank God for all the people that are involved in
Right.
our lives, period.
Yes.
Us women right now who are really taking care of each other, looking out for each other, not hating on each other, but kind of
Remember
like setting the platform for
Right.
everybody else to
Yes.
come together. Because the guys, they'll listen to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they follow Punani anyway. The power of
Right.
Punani. You know, come on, women. We can get these guys. We can get these guys on the right track. You know we can. All we gotta do is love them right, talk to them, and as long as we on the right track, they'll come along. They'll follow that. That's just what I believe. You know. So to God be the glory. We gonna go out with Viper because Viper is hard.
Yeah.
That's your
Right.
son.
Viper.
Ciao, y'all.
Hey.
Like I feel a moment, yeah.
Got the
Got me
sauce.
feeling close. Feel like a motherfucker. This broken, got me
Ill
feeling
Bill
low.
made the beat bounce.
Got me focusing on you. Thinking that I never had it. My shit. Get hit with the FT and I've been from far. Told me you was a blessing, but you broke my heart. I'm a LA, I don't know you. Since we split apart, babe. Stranger. Get hit with the FT and I've been from far. Told me you was a blessing, but you broke my heart. I'm a LA, I don't know you. Since we split apart, babe. Stranger. Gang with me, can't have it no other way. Walking down my block, think you should go another way. I hear feds talking friends, turn to frenemies. Don't do jogging designers, I can't put a crease in them. If she hold me down, then I hold her up. I wanna feel all on your body, fuck a shoulder rub. Ain't no pressing me when I roll, people know it's up. Fighting demons like I was drinking on a double cup. Get hit with that FN, but you learn your lesson. God put me in your life, you know I'm a blessing. I hit from the bag, she stopped stressing. Money keep testing, like who your blessing. Get hit with that FN, and up it from far. Told me it was a blessing, but you broke my heart. I'ma act like I don't know you, since we split apart, babe. Stranger, stranger, stranger. Get here with it iffy and up it from far. Told me it was a blessing, but you broke my heart. I'ma act like I don't know you, since we split apart, babe. Stranger, stranger, stranger. Stranger, stranger, stranger. Stranger, stranger, stranger. Get here with it iffy and up it from far. Told me it was a blessing, but you broke my heart. Come walk and talk with me, bad bitches be stalking me. Can't catch me slipping for nigga, it ain't no hard for me. Social distance, little shawty can't even walk with me. Break it down, I had to break her down, yeah, yeah. It ain't no hard in me, it ain't no soft in me, it ain't no taunting me. I told baby be in short, she want the indoors. Roger that 10 for her end zone, I score. After that ignore, that money I'm in for. Let's count till I get bored. That's when she called, but still I stand tall. Yeah, I don't fall, ball till I call. But let's keep it simple. Get here with it iffy and up it from far. Told me it was a blessing, but you broke my heart. I'ma act like I don't know you, since we split apart, babe. Stranger, stranger, stranger. Get here with it iffy and up it from far. Told me it was a blessing, but you broke my heart. I'ma act like I don't know you,